In this episode, we'll make my mother's original Maritime beef stroganoff recipe. It's easy, packed full of flavor, and keeps well. That is, if there's anything left to store. Saliva jets on full, get ready to cook right now. In the 60s and 70s, my mother had to make do with what she had, feeding 6 people on a tight budget, and offering something new every night. One evening, she served us something that smelled fantastic and looked even better. The smell of garlic, sour cream, and tomatoes coming from a big plate of pasta. This was her Maritime beef stroganoff. She always looked for cuts of beef that were affordable, and used time and cooking methods to make these cuts tender and flavorful. That's what we're going to do today, so let's get the ingredients list done. Here's what we need for a big batch. 1 Dutch oven, 2 pounds of round steak or stewing beef cubed, 3 cans of tomato soup, 2 cans of sliced mushrooms drained, 1 cup of beef stock, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 3 cloves of garlic chopped up, 1 large green pepper chopped, 1 large onion chopped, 2 stalks of celery chopped, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire
sauce.
You know what I mean. And 1 tub of sour cream. Salt and pepper to taste. Time to get things ready. We need to peel and chop the onion, cut and de-seed the pepper, then chop into pieces. Peel and chop the garlic into small pieces. Dice the celery into half-inch cuts. Cube the beef, trying as best you can to have 1-inch square cubes. Open your cans and drain the mushrooms. With our mise en place ready, it's time to assemble. First, heat a frying pan to medium-high heat. Then add the oil. Here's how to tell if your oil is hot. Look at the oil in the pot and wait for it to start moving. It appears to be getting thinner, and you can actually see the oil move around in the pot. This is when it's ready. If you let it start to smoke, you've left it too long and you'll need to start over. Add the onions and some salt and pepper. It may seem like I use a lot of salt and pepper, but I don't. What I'm doing is layering the flavors. Every time I add something to the pot, I season it. After the onions are translucent, add celery and cook for a few more minutes. Now we add the beef cubes, seasoning a little heavier since beef needs a lot of seasoning. Stir in the frying pan until the meat is browned. This should only take a few minutes. We're almost done with the cooking. Now it's time to combine everything in the Dutch oven. Start with the beef stock. This will add more liquid to the dish and prevent the tomato soup from burning. Then add the soup, mushrooms, green pepper, and that sauce, the W sauce. Stir and reduce heat to medium-low. Then add your beef mixture out of the frying pan. You want this to simmer away for at least 3 hours. Keep covered, stir every 30 minutes or so to make sure that it doesn't burn. The sugars in the tomatoes can burn if it is too hot, but the combination of these sugars, the heat, and the acidity of the soup help tenderize the beef. Now, to see if you're ready for the sour cream. After about 3 hours, retrieve a piece of beef. Taste and see how tender it is. If it falls apart, then you're ready for the sour cream. Keep the heat on medium-low and stir in the sour cream. You can use a whisk to blend. The heat of the stroganoff will melt the cream to bring the color from a rich red to a gorgeous copper color. After the sour cream has completely incorporated, you can now reduce the heat to low and prepare your pasta, rice, or whatever you would like. Growing up, we used to eat beef stroganoff with bread so we could sop up all the goodness in the sauce. This meal would feed us for 2 meals, but that's 6 people. These days, I make enough stroganoff to be frozen for 6 meals. Let's boil some water for pasta. You remember the chicken soup episode? How to measure enough pasta for 2? Okay. So what is the cost of our creation? Well, the round steak was on sale and cost about $10. The soup, $1 a can. Mushrooms, also $1 a can. Onions, we used about 50 cents worth. Green pepper, about $1. Celery, 2 stalks, 10 cents. Garlic, about 10 cents.
Worcestershire sauce,
10 cents. Beef stock, about 50 cents. And the sour cream, $2.50. That brings our total for this dish to about $20.20. And for 6 to 8 servings, about $2.52 a serving. Don't forget, while your pasta is cooking, to wash all your pots and dishes, disinfect the counters and your cutting board, then serve for your evening meal and freeze the rest. Your beef stroganoff will keep for 48 hours refrigerated and up to 2 months in the freezer. If you like this recipe, please leave a comment and a like. And if you'd like to see a particular recipe or topic, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be putting new content on this site weekly. And if you want more information, you can head over to thepersonalchef.blog, where you can print the recipes presented here, and I add new content every other day. Thank you for watching. I look forward to helping you eat healthier, shop smarter, and cook better.